Okay, we're ready to start. Hello. Welcome to the Minority Health Professional Mentorship Program. Before we start, I want to give a warm welcome to all of our new members and our new mentors that I know we have some of them here today. This is the first GBM of the fall semester. We're starting a brand new year with Mhpmp. I just wanted to give you guys a warm welcome before we get started. I know this has been far from like traditional, but we are trying really, really hard to accommodate the structure of our program to be as convenient and accessible to everybody as possible, because we do understand COVID, and we want to make it as COVID friendly as we can. So we wanted to start with meeting your executive board. I know during summer we sent out, we revealed the board, but we just wanted to welcome you guys personally here today, face to face. So I am going to start. My name is Monica. I am your president for this year. I am a junior, third year nursing major. So this is my first year in nursing school, and I am a disabilities in society minor. I wanted to give you guys a little bit of a background on my experience with Mhpmp, and I hope that you guys can have such a good experience like mine. I truly think that it's about how much you make of it and how many opportunities you take, because we do give out a lot. It is a program that I'm very passionate about because we do help a lot of people by mentoring. And yeah, this year I'm going to be a mentor as well. Just a year ago, I had a mentor myself who is also mentoring this year. I am now in nursing school with her, so that's kind of cool. She really helped me become a competitive applicant, and we built a friendship. So I think that's like the goal of this organization, and I'm really, really excited for you guys to get to experience that, and I hope that you do. So we're gonna be moving on to our vice president now, Alex.
Hey guys, my name is Alex. I'm the vice president, and I'm also a third year. I'm a health education and behavior major and a health disparities minor. I'm currently on the pre-med track, and I'm actually going to be applying for med school next year. And yeah, I started out as a mentee, and I was communications last year. So I've just been progressing through the club, and it's been a really good experience. I'm really passionate about diversifying like the healthcare field, especially medical schools and PA schools, like all types of schools. Like we definitely need diversity. So I'm really excited to have all the new mentees and help you guys out the best that we can. We definitely want to show you guys like all the opportunities that there are at UF regarding like research, service, and just giving you guys the information that you need to progress forward in whatever career path that you want to take. Thank you.
Okay, so now is Lathan, our communications coordinator.
Hi, just like Monica said, my name is Lathan Dixon. I think that's a little bit of a typo that I put there. I think I'm the program coordinator. It's my third year at UF. I'm a senior, and I am an applied physiology and kinesiology major. I'm so glad that all of you are here. And just like Monica said, you know, it is what you make of it. So I'm excited to see you all become more active start becoming active in the program and really getting out of it what we each have gotten out of it.
Next is Michelle. She's our treasurer.
Hey everyone, I'm your treasurer / professional development chair, and I'm a sophomore health science major on the pre-PA track.
Next we have Alice. She's our communications manager.
Hi, I'm Alice Bravo. I am your communications manager, as Monica said. I am a sophomore in a biology major, and I'm on the pre-PA track. And I will be responding to all the emails you guys send to us. So here's a face to put to all the emails.
We have Kier.
Hello everyone, my name is Kier. I'm the community outreacher. I'm a third year major in biomedical engineering with minor in health disparity, and I'm the pre-med track. Yeah, I believe the mentorship is really important, so I'm glad all of you are here getting your mentor.
And lastly, we have Vertica.
Hi, I'm Bernica Williams. I'm your public relations chair for this year. I am a junior and a biology major on the pre-med track, and I had a great time as a mentee, so I hope that you guys will have a great time as mentees too.
Okay, so we can get started on all the information regarding Mhpmp. Like I said before, we do welcome you, everybody who's new. We wish you all an amazing fall 2020 semester. To give you guys a little background about what Mhpmp is, to those of you who might not know, we are a mentorship program. We were established in 2017 by Robert, who is amazing. He graduated from medical school, but he was a pre-med student back in the day, and he just wanted to be mentored. And at that time, UF didn't have any mentorship programs, and he felt that UF advising, although it was great, wasn't a student's perspective, and he was a student at the end of the day, so he just wanted that communication with someone who is in the place that he wanted to be. So, and he also felt that minority groups at UF were very underrepresented at the time when it came to advising. So the program he created aims to pair minority and underrepresented pre-health students with professional students at the UF professional health schools. And what we do is we provide mentors that are called currently in the College of Medicine, Nursing, Physician Assistant, Dentistry, Physical and OT, Pharmacy, Dentistry, and Veterinary. When he first started the club, it started, I believe, with only just the College of Medicine and maybe PA and one of the therapies. And now we've grown to provide literally almost all the pre-health or the health colleges. So that's kind of great. The overall goal of the program, since it is minority health professional, is to assist UF in the overall goal of increasing diversity in the health professions. So something to keep in mind. Okay. So this is the organization overview. This is what is expected from you for those of you who are mentees. We meet once per month with your mentors. So you and your mentor are to get together. You have a whole month to get together. For example, October, you have the whole month of October till the 31st to meet with your mentor. You're welcome to do whatever you'd like, whether that is Zoom, FaceTime, Skype, a phone call, or in person if that's what you both agree to do. We do encourage that you do keep it COVID friendly. That's about it. The only two meetings that are mandatory this semester is October and November, and December is also there, but we are aware that that's during finals week. So if you do meet with your mentor, it is not a hard requirement. It is strongly recommended, and you will get extra points, which we're going to talk about in a little bit, but you will get extra points for meeting in December. If you cannot meet with your mentor, you must email us an explanation and provide some sort of proof from both sides that you couldn't meet. We do strongly encourage you to be mindful of their busy schedules. They're very, very busy students. I can say so myself. Like being a first year student in nursing school is it's really tough, and we do have very busy schedules. So just be mindful of that. Try to accommodate to both of your schedules and compromise. If you have any difficulty contacting your mentor after today's reveal, also please send us an email. Even if you do not get a mentor reveal card for some reason today during the meeting, also send us an email and we will try to get that out to you guys as soon as possible. We do also have monthly GBMs like this one. They're not required, but you will also get points for them, and we do strongly recommend you to attend because we do give out a whole bunch of opportunities through here. It is our communication system. That's how we update you guys on anything Mhpmp, and also obviously our social medias, which we're going to be giving out in a little bit as well. All of fall 2020 GBMs are being recorded for your convenience. How that link is going to get sent out to you guys is still to be discussed, but it will get sent out to you guys at some point after this meeting. And to receive credit with your attendance today, you must remain throughout the whole Zoom call to receive those points. We are going to be giving out a link and a QR code at the end of the meeting. If by any chance you have to leave early from the meeting, please send us an email before, and this is for future meetings, or if something comes up in the middle of the meeting and you have to go, you didn't know about it, you can always send us an email after just explaining what happened.
All right, so I'm gonna be sending out your mentor cards right now. Actually, I have it like all set up. So let me send all the, yeah. So you should be getting your mentor card in your email, and it'll have your mentor's name and their UFL email. If you have any problems getting to them through that email, let us know, because we also have their numbers. But you definitely want to try to email them first and like be professional, be courteous. Some of you do have co-mentees, so if you got an email and then there's like another person added to that email, that's your co-mentee. And yeah, that if you have any questions, or if you didn't get an email and you did get an acceptance, just let us know so we can clarify everything. We have like a master list, so it's really easy to just check and give you all the information that you need.
Yes, and also this, you're welcome to reach out to your co-mentees as well. That's truly encouraged. Also having somebody who can relate to you, who's also at the same level as you are, it's great. I'm really good friends with my co-mentee.
Okay, and we will have a Facebook cohort. This is a private group, but you can search it up. So if you literally just search up Mhpmp F20 to 21 cohort, it will pop up, and you just have to request to enter the group. And there's going to be, I think, like 1 question or 2 questions. Both mentee and mentor can enter the group, but just so that we don't have any spam accounts, the question is like, what school are you like interested in or are you part of? And then who's your mentor or mentee? So that's basically where all of you guys will be posting your proof of meeting. So usually we take like selfies because we meet in person, but this year we're definitely just gonna do screenshots of your Zoom call, your FaceTime, any virtual meeting. If you guys do meet in person, definitely stay social distance, wear your mask. And you also wanna include a summary. It's nothing super huge, like we don't have a word count on it. It's definitely just like a little paragraph, and just say what you learned, what you talked about. And we'll also be using this to give you guys like the first opportunities that we're offering to you guys, because I know we've had certain opportunities that are only limited number of spots. Like when we could do the suture clinic, we only had a certain amount of spots. So you guys would be the very first ones to know and the very first ones to register before we like extend it to the rest of the club, because the club isn't just solely people that are grouped up. It's really anybody who's interested in learning more about applying, more about just getting information about research, about different advice. So definitely we give you guys the first crack at it just for point opportunities, because any involvement that you guys have with our events, there will be like points, and we'll talk about that like later on.
All right, so just like Monica said, everyone here, you know, it was an application to get here, and so we are very lucky to be in the spots that we have, and it's a program that is not available to everyone, and so to make sure that we have people who are staying engaged and, you know, are really caring about their program, we do have a point system through that, and this is the different ways that you can use to accrue points. So you have to maintain 25 points to maintain your active status as a member. And if you aren't able to attain that over the year, then at that point, you know, your spot in the program might no longer be available. To go through the different opportunities you have to earn points, I'm going to go ahead and start at the top. So just like we said, the most important part of our program is the mentor-mentee meetup. And during that event, you know, you're going to discuss and talk about whatever you'd like. And then meet, or not meet, but take a selfie or a screenshot of your meeting or whatever, and then post that in the Facebook group that Alex just introduced us to. So that does have to happen for October and November. it's required. It is, the basis of our program, so that does have to happen no matter what. And then any of the other categories don't necessarily have to be required. But to post for either of those events, you would earn 5 points for each. Now, just like we said in December, it's right in the middle of exams. And so we understand, if that is something that maybe you can't do, or it's a little bit crazier for your mentor, because that could be a problem as well. And because of that, it's fewer points and it's also not required. Next category is organization involvement. So we're having a lot of involvement already this semester, even if we're socially distanced. We're going to have a speech from Dr. Kaiser Enneking, and we're also going to have the resume workshop events and other things. And this category would also include GBMs. And so attending either the point or attending either of the events would earn you 2 points each, and that would be 4 points. And then GBMs as well would give you points. So volunteering. We're not offering volunteering program this fall, just due to the basis of the program and some of the different strengths or constraints that are put on us. But say you volunteer in an outside program at a hospital or some other place, you are still able to use those volunteer experiences to earn points, and so you can earn up to 2 points for doing 10 hours of volunteer service during a month, and you can earn that throughout the rest of the year. You would just need some communication from either the volunteer coordinator or some other person at the program that you're helping be a part of. And if there's any issue when it comes to getting documentation like that, please reach out and I'll be sure to help communicate or anything of that nature. We also are planning on having socials, and those are more fun events, which we'll discuss a little bit later. And that also is an opportunity to earn points. We have 2 other things right here. One is more in the works right now, and that's merchandise. In the past, we've had shirts and stickers that we've put out, and we think it's a really cool opportunity to share, that you're a part of this awesome program that gets you in touch with someone that you might not, have the opportunity to in the past. And so it's, it's also a cool shirt or a cool sticker that you get to have on your things. And we're gonna share some more information about that as it becomes available. But for right now, just know it is a possibility for earning points. And then Study Edge is right here, and we'll talk about it a little bit later. So Study Edge is a program that really helps for some of the foundational different subjects you'll take at UF, be it calculus or physics or biology, other baseline subjects like that. They provide tutoring assistance and helping with problem solving and other services like that. And when you pay, there's an option to put in a code, and then that code can help give some of what you're paying to an organization that you're really passionate about. And say you're to enter our code, which we'll discuss in a couple slides, then we would get some of those proceeds, and it can help to further some of the things that we do in the club, and that would be another opportunity to earn points. I think we discussed all of the different points, but like I said, 25 points to be an active member over the course of a year.
Yes, and I just wanted to say something really quick for those of you who are who have been members previously and you're returning. If you did purchase a sticker, and we received those after COVID happened, so we do have those right now. We're trying to figure out a way to get that to everybody, but realistically, it would hopefully be next semester when we can meet in person, and that's when they will be distributed. We're very sorry about that, but it is what it is for right now. But we do have those, and those will get to you at some point, hopefully.
So now on to the involvement. So for us, we have events planning that have already been planned. So the resume building workshop, we'll talk about a little bit more later on. And there's also a research discussion panel. There is a collaboration with APSA, American Physician Scientists Association, where we have like professor or health professionals in different fields, such as like MD, PhD, nursing, or other fields that we're still in the process of contacting the speakers, so the exact field has not been determined. But it will basically be a research panel with multiple health professionals, and the date is on October 28th. So you can mark your calendar now, and then stay tuned on the Facebook page for the exact time and speaker. And for the social that Lathan mentioned a little bit earlier, for the points where we plan to have virtual game night and trivia night, and any of your ideas. So this form, this QR code, you can scan it with your phone, with your camera app, and it will show up in a Google form, and you can fill out and let us know. And in the past, we do have in-person social, but that is with COVID, we can't really do that, but we can still have fun with these virtual game night.
Yes, so as Kier said, this is a QR code, and this form is also the form that you're going to be using for attendance today. And this QR code, if you can't get to it right now, it will be available at the end of the meeting in the last slide, so don't worry about it too much if you can't get to it right away. But it is the form that you're going to have to fill out to get attendance for today.
Okay, so for emails, you guys will be receiving emails summarizing the GBMs, and this is perfect if you guys are unable to make one, or if you want to just get caught up on what we discussed at the GBM. You will have all the information and a recording provided to you afterwards. You can expect monthly emails regarding our updates, so like when events and socials will be happening, and you'll be provided with all those dates, so you can schedule them and everything. To reach out to us regarding concerns and questions, here's our email. It's just mhpmpuf@gmail.com. This is where you'll most likely be contacting me, but you may receive an email from any one of us depending on the topic of the email. And the email should include your first name and your last name so we know who you are, the reason for your email. And for special events, you want to include a summary of what you took away from the experience. So like we had virtual shadowing over the summer, and to get points for that, you had to send in a summary of what you learned. And then when you're submitting other points, such as merch, or like the study edge points, you want to use the subject line points, your name, and the volunteering, like points, Alice Bravo, and then volunteering. So we can get that squared away for you guys.
Great. And then just to add on again, like we were talking about with Study Edge earlier, if you are to purchase that program, then just on the page when you're filling out your payment, you would also put in the code UF-MHPMP, our program, and then we would be able to receive some of the funds from that and to further our program's goals. Yep.
Yeah, so if you do input the code into Study Edge, it should give you a confirmation that you inputted that. Just screenshot that and then send it over through our email with your name and what it is, and we will get those points input for you guys in the system. So what is next? Going forward, what the next thing you have to do is email your mentors. In that card, you should find an email, and you should reach out to them and tell them who you are and your involvement in Mhpmp. Make sure that you say that you are a mentee in our organization. Don't just reach out to them with your name because they might not know who you are and not answer. So just say that you're part of Mhpmp and that you were told to reach out to them and that you would like to exchange contacts and talk about scheduling your first meeting. Things to know is just to be professional. You will build more of a personal relationship with them as time goes on. But just to start it off, just be cordial. And like I said before, be mindful of their busy schedules. If they don't answer right away or by the end of the week that month, the week of the 5th, then just reach out to us and say, hey, like they didn't answer, but give them a little bit of time before you do email us back saying that they didn't answer. Like I said, they do have busy schedules. So that's what's going on next. And you must reach out to them by Monday, October 5th, which is next week.
All right, so we got really lucky, and we got a guest speaker, Dr. Kaiser Enneking. I don't know if you guys have seen throughout Gainesville, she's campaigning really hard for District 21, and she is actually a UF Health physician, and she's been here for the past 30 years. She's a graduate from UF Med. Her husband's a graduate from UF Med. And I've been interning for her, so I asked if she was interested in talking to our little group, and she said she was more than happy to. I think her story is really interesting. She's been in Gainesville all her life, and she really just wants to make a difference here, and definitely wants to encourage all us as health students to be active in this election. It's super important, starting from like a local level to a federal level. You definitely want to have your voice heard, and as college students, we take so much from this community. We really should be giving back and participating at the local politics scale, state politics scale. It's very like important, and she just wants us to be knowledgeable about it. She's just trying to like educate us. It's not really anything like super political, just trying to like give us more information about the healthcare system here in Gainesville and how politics does play a role in it. So it's really exciting.
And this is going to be worth organization involvement points. Remember that every 2 events that you attend to, like this, for example, and the next one we're going to be talking about, equals 4 points in the system.
So as Kier mentioned before, we're hosting a resume workshop, and we're gonna have someone from the Career Connection Center come in and talk to you guys about the proper like content, style, and format of resumes, cover letters, and how to build a good LinkedIn profile. And then you can choose to stay afterwards if you want to have your resume reviewed by Kier and me. It's gonna be on October 16th at 6 p.m. On the PowerPoint is the meeting ID and the passcode, or you can just use the URL. And this also counts towards organization involvement points if you do decide to go.
Yes. Kira, do you have anything to add, or can we move forward?
Yes, do come and join us. And you can check out my LinkedIn profile for inspiration.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know if y'all have it not or yet, but please follow all our social media. Please get on that. You know, some great content over there, just so you can reminder, because I know all y'all be on your phones most of the time. So please join our social medias on Facebook. There's our cohort that all of you have to join, and then our main Facebook, join that as well. And then also our Instagram. So there'll be some great content and some reminders as well. Oh, also I wanted to like take a picture. So like, is there any way like, should we do that afterwards, or?
If you want to do it afterwards, yeah, we're almost in the last slide. I just wanted open for questions. If anybody has any questions, you can type them in the chat box, or you can unmute. And in the far left, I don't know if that's the same for you guys, but there's the QR code. You can open up your camera and press on it, and it should take you to that link, to that form. You need to have that filled out by the end of the Zoom meeting or shortly thereafter to be able to get, like I said, points. If you don't have any questions, we just want to thank you guys and all the mentors who are here today for being a part of this program. We really do appreciate your efforts. So yeah, thank you and welcome once again. We wanted to congratulate you because it is a great thing to be a part of this program. It does wonders for people. We really want to see you succeed professionally. That's our ultimate goal. If you have any questions, and maybe not right now, but later on, you're always free to DM us on Instagram, DM us on Facebook, or you can send out an email, and Alice will most likely be getting to you right away.
Yeah, definitely please make sure, guys, and fill out the attendance form. It also has some information about trying to find a good place to have some more low-key events to have fun. And when you put your information in, definitely make sure and use the name you applied with. But if you have a different preferred name, go ahead and put that in there as well. And we'll be sure to use that whenever we communicate with you.
Bernica, do you want to take the picture now?
Yes, I can stop sharing right now. If anybody didn't get the QR code, I will share my screen again after the picture and we can answer questions afterwards. So, okay, let us know, Vernica. Are we smiling?
It's gonna be like different pages, so just smile. I'll just try to click quickly.
If you feel comfortable, turn your video on.
Oh, right. Thank you. I am done.
And guys, I sent out the emails, but some of the files, I don't really know what's going on. Some of them are in the outbox. So if you didn't get it, leave me a chat right now. You could chat to me like directly or to the whole thing. It doesn't really matter. So I can just take a tally, because I can't really tell who got it and who didn't right now, because it's like saying like a couple are in the outbox and a couple did get sent through. So just let me know.
Does anybody have any questions, concerns? The link for the QR code is in the chat for anybody who didn't get to it. Okay, otherwise, if you don't have any questions, you're free to go. We're gonna hang out here for a little bit.
Is there a professional way to call my mentor? You don't really, like most of them are like in their 20s. They're all like students for the most part. So you don't particularly have to use Mr. and Mrs. Because they would have let us know too. We asked them, we're like, oh, is there anything that you want us to know? So yeah, just super like, hi, Sarah. It's fine.
Yeah.
No
just
one's
use their
really
first
ever
and
had
last
like a
name,
problem with it.
probably.
Yeah, first and last name is fine. Nothing
Yeah.
too crazy, because they are students just as we are. They're just upper division. But just be nice.
Yep.
Any other questions? Like I said, if you don't have any questions, you're free to go. If you have it, you're welcome.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
If you didn't get an email, we will reach out to us, and we will reach out to you and send you one. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys. That was a good meeting. We had a lot of people.
Yes.
Shanice, I got your message, so I'll send that to you.
Yes.
Hi, Shanice. Bye.
We have one more person. Hi, Michaela. Do you have any questions? Maybe.
Maybe she left. I think I sent hers.
You did?
Yeah. She didn't ask though, but I think it went through because I don't see her in the outbox. It's just like I've been trying to individually send the ones from the outbox, and then like some of them are going through and then some of them don't want to go through.
I removed her just because she wasn't asking questions. That was successful.
Yeah, shoot. We got a lot of people.
I need to stop recording.